Today I have my beautiful client Liha here, and we decided to do a saline removal on her old lip blush tattoo. So whenever she did it, the person who did her lip blush went on her skin and ended up having ink bleed into her skin. So it's not really aesthetically pleasing, and we have been talking about this for a while. She has been coming to me for lash extension for the past 3 years, and finally we decided to pull the trigger and do the removal, and we're going to schedule her for a later date to do a lip blush touch-up. So Liha is gonna tell you a little bit about her experience and why she decided to do the removal.
I did my lip blush 4 years ago. I did not do my research. That's why I'm here. So at the beginning it was not noticeable at all. It was later on. The good thing is that I use red lipstick all the time, so you cannot see it, but I do have bleeding around, my lips. I had no idea they were not supposed to go in,
on the skin.
Outside the lips on the skin. So here I am. I want to take this taken care of.
Yes, so it's actually really common because a lot of clients actually wanted to do lip blushing, wanting to enhance the size of their lips. However, lip blush can give you an appearance of a bigger, fuller lips, but it's not gonna add volume to your lips. So sometimes some artists might end up tattooing your skin, which is what we're not supposed to do, because the tattoo ink, when it hits the skin, because skin tissue has pores and our lip tissue doesn't have pores. So for that reason, it's going to have this little bit blurry effect on the skin, and that is why we decided to just kind of treat the skin on the edge of the lips, so we can remove all the ink residue, and we can do a retouch and brand new lip blush to give her a refreshed color on her lips. So I'm just gonna give you this, and you remove all of your makeup, and then I will start applying some numbing cream. So for permanent makeup procedures, normally we have 2 different types of numbing, and the one that we use at the beginning of the procedure is called primary numbing. It normally comes in a cream form, and it will have to stay on your skin for 20 to 30 minutes, and it will start working really well. And once we break the skin in the middle of the procedure, we normally use the numbing gel, which is the secondary numbing. And this secondary numbing works immediately, and it's a lot more effective. However, applying too much numbing product can harden your skin, so the ink is not going to settle well. And in this procedure, we're just going to use saline, so it's not going to affect the procedure too much. And I'm going to start with numbing cream first, and then we can start the removal process. This is alcohol, just to disinfect the lips. Try not to move your lips, okay? We don't want the numbing to go on your tongue. So how do you feel right now? Do you feel numb? Yes? Okay. So the numbing has been sitting on her skin for about 20 minutes now, so I'm just gonna remove it. Majority of the ink that bleed into her skin is on the top lip, so that's where I'm going to focus on. And then I will also start working on the bottom lips, especially on the 2 sides here. She has a little bit more bleeding of the ink, so I'm just gonna start from the top and then work my way to the bottom. For needle, I am going to start with a 1 RL needle. It's going to be very sharp, but it can help spot treat the area better. And then later I'm going to switch into this 7 RM Magnum needle. So So this one has 7 needles in one cartridge, and it's going to create a little bit more trauma, and it's going to be a little bit more effective. But the single needle is just going to target that specific area to help with the spot treatment. So I'm going to start with the 1 RL and then later change my needle into the 7 Magnum. Open your lips a little. You see, it's already diluted a lot more. So you just have to go in a little bit more.
It feels like a sting.
Sting, right? Does it feel painful?
No, it's just the sensation. You just get
Like
used to
sting,
the sensation
yeah.
of like little sting.
Yeah. If you feel like the numbing wear off and you need a little bit more strength, I have the secondary numbing cream, okay? You just tell me. Open your lips a little. Open your lips.
Availability may vary by region. See app for details.
Booking.com has space for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a parent with teens. You find a spacious vacation home where you can all be together if they want, and a private sauna if they don't.
Open your lips. Open. Open your lips.
Perfect stay anywhere. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com. Booking.com.
I think we're done. This is that stem cell serum. And then later I'm gonna give the rest of it to you. When you put the Aquaphor, apply a little bit of this too. This stem cell serum is gonna help regrowth.
First, before the Aquaphor, or
Yeah, before and then you put the Aquaphor. Aquaphor is just gonna moisturize your lips, okay? And then I will send you like a detail, like a aftercare instructions, okay? So we just finished the procedure and I think she tolerated it really well. And was it painful?
it was a bit uncomfortable, but nothing major. I want to say I stayed on a 2 level out of 10 in pain level, which is pretty good.
When I do lip blush, all of these procedures, it's not really painful because we do use numbing cream before the procedure, and even during the procedure we can use numbing gel to kind of like maintain the pain level. So definitely it's tolerable, I feel like, but I don't want to sugarcoat and say it's completely pain-free, because at the end of the day we're putting needle on the skin. So there's a bit of discomfort there, but I think it's going to be really well worth it considering what the results will be. And she didn't bleed too much. Hopefully she's going to get like really good results, and I'm pretty confident about that.
Thank you.